Oh man. Hello, hello, hello. This is Goddess Raven, and this is Sipping It Up with Goddess Raven. Hey y'all. I don't know who you know what? It's like I'm doing like the rundown, like the whole week after this, like from Monday through Friday. It's like the rundown. And I still can't get Wendy and Method Man. Jimmy Smack did what? And AT2 and that live. And then the family coming out. Ooh, wee child, it's been too much this week. It's been too much this week. It's been too much drama. Too much of everything this week. Method Man and Wendy Williams, AT2, and Jag going on her live, and Jag going on his live. And then the family member going on somebody else's live. And she stayed on there for like 2 damn hours. Anybody saw that? Hey, P Mac, how you doing? What's good in your world? I just had to come on here real quick, man. I had to just get on here real quick because you know what? I watched that whole live the other night and I was just like, wow. Everything that I've been saying about Jag and and the family has turned out to be 100% true. It's been true. Everything I've been saying has been true. Everything. Every flipping thing. Hey, Bridget, how you doing? Hey, girl, how you doing? Hold up. Somebody knocking at my door. Or is that the wind? Hold on. Hey, hello? Yeah, what's going on? Hold on 1 second. I don't think so. I don't think it was me. But hey, if you got them back, that's great. No problem. But you got them. That's all that matters. Actually, I'm actually doing a YouTube live right now. It's okay. But we gonna catch up next time. No problem. Okay, so wow. Okay, so I decided to go on live, and apparently my neighbors must have dropped her keys somewhere, and so she was knocking on the door um to actually meet me because we haven't met before or something. And she thought it was me who found her keys, but I'm like, nope, it wasn't me. And she's like, oh, you're not coming out here? I'm like, no, because I'm on YouTube live right now. Girl. Like, what the hell? Plus, we in the middle of COVID. I ain't coming out my damn door, girl. I can't believe Wendy and Meth, Jag is demonic as hell, and T.I. and the Tiny are predators. Child. Woo wee. Now, remember now, Tasha K, way back in the day, last year, she did her video saying that Method Man and Wendy did have something popping off. See, y'all be always throwing some shade at Tasha, but actually, Tasha dropped some real tea on that one. From last year, she was talking about it. Now, my real question is, how the heck did Tasha K find out about Wendy Williams and Method Man last year? All that happened? I know. I think I know. I remember Wendy. I know Method Man did put Tasha K. No, Wendy Williams on blast at one point because she was the one that leaked about the cancer. Mm-hmm. So I don't know that I still can't. Well, I still can't believe it. But you know, back in the day, Wendy had them boobies. Wendy still got them boobies. So I don't know how that two even them two even match up. Please, somebody need to comment and let me know, how does Wendy Williams and Method Man even go together? Because like I was just looking at Method Man in Power. I had to watch it last night, and I went back to one of Method Man's, the love scene that he did, and I'm just trying to picture him and Wendy, and I just like I can't do it. I can't. I couldn't picture it. Wendy Williams, how you doing, Wendy? Tasha K did drop that. See, yeah, she did. Last year, she dropped that damn tea on us that Meth and Wendy smashed. Now, I want to know, was this before Wendy was married, or she was married then? Because if I think I remember, Wendy was on the radio, and so that means Wendy was married. So she was cheating on Cav. She was cheating on Calvin with a one night stand with Meth. Is that what the hell went down? Because now I look at the whole Sabrina situation and Calvin, messing around with her a little differently. If both of them were cheating on each other in that marriage, then that's a whole different story now. Now I don't feel so bad for Wendy if she was cheating and doing her dirt too. And then to top it off, the recent like things that Wendy's been coming out with, I'm like, I'm starting to give Wendy Williams like the side eye a little bit, because she's saying like for 12 years, from the time she got onto the Wendy Williams show, she knew that her and her husband wasn't going to be together, and was telling staff that they weren't going to be together and they were not going to last forever, and just be patient because soon, one day he'll be kicked out. Like, you were plotting on the end of your marriage for the whole 12 years. The whole time you've been plotting on your marriage to end, and nobody see nothing wrong with that. Like honestly, who and like I know there's a whole bunch of people that are married, right? He Wendy is doing exactly. She coming out with a little bit too much tea. Like the tea is like so piping hot that you just like, girl, what is you doing to us? She doing too much. She like literally said that she plotted the whole time that her marriage was going to end. And then she talked about how Calvin was doing deals, you know, shady deals on the show while the show was going on. He was making his old drug deals and stuff like that while the show was going on. I was like, now you dry snitching on yourself. When you snitching on yourself, talking about your ex-husband doing drug deals at the Wendy Williams show. Now, that I think she should have kept her mouth shut on. There's some things you just don't talk about. And then why is she talking about the one night stand with Method Man now, of all times? Like, Meth is still married to the same woman. Like, now you rehashing and opening up old ass wounds that he done sealed and healed, and now you making problems. Now I bet you any amount of money his wife is looking at his ass side eye right now, because now you don't brought up some old effing dirt about you sleeping with this man. Wendy risking it all. Exactly. Ready, Rock. Thank you. She is risking too much. She's risking too much. She's spilling too much tea. She's talking about her ex like basically she honestly, the way she talks about Calvin, it's almost like he's an F boy. Y'all know the description and the definition of an F boy. He That's how she's making it sound, like he was hood, he didn't have no education, he was all about the block, he was all about the hood, and that's what I liked about him. And that's what that's what she homed in on. And he was F boy. Like, he was great to look at. He was eye candy. He was a protector. That's another thing. Wendy, because she did so much dirt, she talked about Diddy. She talked about them parties. She talked about the orgy. She talked about all the things that went on in Hollywood, all the things that now Storm Monroe is just starting to talk about. Wendy been blasted the door off on a lot of like rituals and stuff like that. If you go back to her radio days, she was spilling a whole lot of damn tea about rituals back in the day and gay and parties and stuff like that. Way back, boy, she got death threats. And Calvin Hunter was her protector. He was so street and so hood that nobody wanted any smoke with that dude. He was basically, you know what, honestly, I feel like Calvin Hunter was her Suge Knight. Hey, sis. And Method Man's wife is already suffering with, yeah. Wendy and Tasha, boy, they got some things in common. Hey, Real. Hey, Grace, how you doing? Ready Rock, is good to see you. Really is good to see you back. P Mac is good to see you back also. Yeah, and yeah, Method Man's wife is already suffering with cancer. Yeah, thankfully she has, gotten better and everything. But damn, Wendy, you could have left that bit of tea out. But it did confirm a lot, another story that Tasha broke. See, Tasha don't get a lot of credit for a lot of stuff that she broke, but that one turned out to be true now. And I realized the reason why Wendy Williams stayed with Calvin Hunter is because he was the protector. He was the enforcer. He was the one that kept her safe. Because remember, back in the day, people were showing up at the studio to whip Wendy Williams' butt. People were showing up at the studio to whip her ass. For real. So what do you do if you got people that are coming for you on the streets and you are just some girl from Jersey who's don't know nothing about street life, don't know nothing about fighting? You get yourself a street dude, Calvin Hunter. Nobody wanted that smoke with him, and now that she's at that point where she is done dishing that type of dirt, now that she has made all the deals she needs to make, she's done with Calvin. Well played, Wendy. This was a use. Let's not feel sorry for Wendy and cry Argentina tears for Wendy because her and her marriage broken up because of Sabrina. This was all planned. This was a business. This was a business arrangement of protection. You protect me from the streets, and I'll give you some money. That's what it was. I'm not going to watch the movie. You not? I'm watching that bad boy with popcorn. Yes, I am. Yep. I'm going to watch that movie just because she tried. Yeah, I'm watching it. If she's putting all this much smoke and effort into Ish, I'm watching it. People need to really stop hating on Tasha. Yeah, they do. They really do. And the first thing that people start talking about when it comes to Tasha K called CPS on Sweet Mom. That's the first topic that come up. Tasha K called CPS on Sweet Mom. But what was the circumstances behind all that? Somebody's address got leaked. Somebody's rental property address and stuff got leaked. And Tasha retaliated. I don't even know if it's been confirmed really about the CPS of her calling CPS on her. We don't know. I don't know. They just said that they called, but it's not confirmed. Who confirmed that Tasha really called? But damn sure somebody put her address out and people were showing up at her crib. Her rental property, but Tasha had already moved from there. Oh man. So Jag is now back attacking AT2. She's now she declaring war. I kind of remember Jaguar Wright coming on here as the advocate for 90s singers that got washed up or ended up being on drugs or being used up or whatever the heck. Okay, she was. I thought she was the advocate. She came on here to save the music industry, to shake the music industry off its pedestal and restart it, so people can get an opportunity to be successful in the music industry. That's what I thought the whole object, the point of this was. Now, this is a hot effing mess. It's a hot damn mess on eight. Yeah, you ain't see it, PMAC. PMAC, she is on here declaring war. She declaring war on AT2 and telling AT2 to take down his video. Now, that's his property. If he wants to leave that video up, that's his choice. You can't tell him. You can't come on somebody else's platform and tell them to take their ish down. What the hell are you talking about? Which advocate for shoulda, coulda, wouldas? I can't right now. The shoulda, woulda, couldas. She is head cheerleader and team member of the shoulda, woulda, couldas. Oh my God, I can't right now. I really can't. I can't. Yeah, right now you check his channel and it shows that he got a title on here right now. What's that say? Let me see if I can. Jaguar Wright's channel, Surviving. Let me see if I can get it up. You can see it. I'm gonna just do it with my other flipping thing. Well, she basically in AT2, Jaguar Wright threatens my challenge on my channel. I survived Jaguar Wright, and then he does the highlights from it. So basically, Jaguar is trying to get him to take down that whole entire video that he did, that she came into the live on. Hey, Gems. Hey. How you doing? And let me see. I was gonna play, but I don't even want to hear her damn flipping voice. Like, I don't even feel like hearing her damn squeaky flip. I don't want to even hear her raspy 10-pack of cigarette voice talking ish. Wait a minute. Jaguar Wright strikes AT2 channel. What? Are you serious? Jaguar Wright strikes AT2 channel. Close, cancel. What? I don't like Tasha at all. I can't stand her, but I don't think that she calls. Nope, I don't either on Sweet Mom. But one of her flunkies, yep, I think that's what the deal is too. Yes. I don't believe this. I do not believe that Jaguar. Yeah, somebody need to pop that Jaguar with a track. Be like, you remember the Africans? He's one of them ear darts right to the neck and just put it to sleep for a little. Oh God, let me stop talking shit. One of them ear things you just put him to sleep for a little bit. She need a nap. Jag need to sit her at. That's where her at. Exactly. Grace, I was with her too. For real. I was riding. I was riding with her. Yes. And then reality set in and the weed smoke kicked in. And I was like, wait a minute, what the hell is she talking about? Mary J. Blige was what? At Death Row Records? What? Hold the hell up. And then I look at him and go like, hold up. Suge Knight was trying to get Mary J. Blige to sign with Death Row Records. He was doing everything. He did an album release party for her. He was doing all kinds of things, like getting Jodeci over there. He was trying to get her to sign desperately. So For somebody who's trying to desperately try to get an artist to sign, throws a big party for them, do the album release party for them, is bringing her like family, friends, other coworkers and stuff like that over there to make her comfortable to sign, wouldn't turn around and set up a GR in a studio. Like, come on, Tasha, where are you going with this? I mean, Jag, where are you going with this? Tasha didn't cost. No, they didn't. I don't believe for 1 second Tasha did that. I believe somebody else did it, but I don't think it was Tasha directly, because then it just wouldn't benefit Tasha to do that. For somebody who's that big of a business person to go and do that and risk her whole entire empire, everything that she has built, for what? Does that make any sense? Why would you risk your whole entire platform where you're almost at Tasha K is almost at 1 million subscribers to her channel. She's almost there. And you're telling me she's going to risk her whole entire empire that she built, where she's making $30-something thousand, whatever it is, per month, for Sweet Mom? It don't make no sense. That bitch, she in the street. She need that. She needed the padded room. She need that padded room. And I don't want to make. I'm not gonna make fun of her. I'm not gonna make fun of her too hard on here. But a lot of things. I mean, a lot of things are being confirmed as time passed. The family got back on here recently and said that Jackie been like this, since she was a little kid. And a little kid, she's been doing these outbursts. When she don't get her way, she does these outbursts. So that is out there. The family put it out there. Now the family has recently confirmed Sam Odom's story about having Jaguar's mother, on Thanksgiving, and needing the insulin. They have confirmed that story, that it's actual fact. This is not a lie. And then the family also confirmed that Jag made her mom get on the phone with Nosy and told her to fix things. Say these stuff are not true. Fix this. Tasha had way too much to lose. They're nuts. I agree. I supported and believed Jag at first too, but all these antics, this is antics, outbursts, tantrums, ready rock. You call them what you want to call them. It's too much. And the more she's lashing out at everybody, it just don't make no sense. Auntie Hammy right now, damn near been roasting Jag for like the past 2-3 hours now. And busting and debunking half of everything that Jag said today. First Jam, so this nonprofit that Jag has, it doesn't exist. She doesn't. But she's now currently attacking Tasha K for the Panama City situation of her saying that Tasha K basically ran a scam and didn't help these people that were, that during the hurricane. It's crazy. She's deflecting. Like, she is great at deflecting from the main issue, that she's stealing her mama's money. Tasha do most of her effing stuff on. Yes, she do. Great, you right about that. You absolutely right about that. You hit that on the head. She does do all her effing up out in the open. That's why I don't like her, but I got to respect it. She do her dirt publicly. I can't watch out. I watch her sometimes. I like her. Sometimes she makes me laugh, and sometimes she's great to have on for filter music or filter noise. So like when I'm in the house, I turn her on, and like I can hear her while I'm cleaning up and doing stuff. And sometimes she make me laugh and stuff like that. And other times I'm like, what she was saying? I knew they made Jag mom. Yeah, you could tell because the mom, P-Mac, you heard that call? The mother sounded so damn confused on that phone call. For real, for real. And I just want to know, like, what kind of system? Where is these cash apps, and where is the money going? Where's all the stuff that they're getting off of all these videos going? Because it damn sure ain't going into the quality of the video, and it damn sure ain't going to the quality of the phone calls, because they all soundtrack. It's the quality's down. Yeah, be careful when you call. She is. We should call her Queen Deflector. Queen Deflector. She is the queen of deflecting. You say to Jaguar today, like, Jags, why you cuss that woman out? You know you were wrong. Well, you ain't telling me. You ain't talking about the shrimps. The shrimp. Why is the shrimps declining in the water? And there's not enough shrimps in the water, and ain't nobody talking about the shrimps, and ain't nobody talking about the crab patties. And she'll talk about every mother flipping thing, but the subject at hand, and it's bad. They said that the family said that Jag is out here bleeding her mom dry, from requesting funds repeatedly until the mother has nothing left. So the mom has about 6,000. Supposedly they said the mom has about $6,000 or whatever, 6,000 per month or whatever, and the money is just being drained out. And the family's like, look, why would we help you and take you in and try to make sure you got your medications and do everything you need to do, and you're just letting everybody drain out. You just letting Jag drain out the money. What about the money that they raised for Jen? You see where that money's going. Stop it. Don't come on, P-Mac. You know exactly where that money going. You don't see those calamari. You don't see the clam dinners. You don't see the seafood specials. You don't see them Uber rides. You don't see the upgrade in the video quality recently. Come on. Come on, you think those meals that you see Nosy getting every time her partner comes, her partner bringing her plate of food. You don't see those plates are high quality food. The dog too. The dog costs money too, but yeah. F my ass. Cash App University. Exactly. The dog wasn't cheap. That dog with them ears. What do you call them? I can't even remember what you call those kind of dogs. That little cute dog, cute as hell though. But that dog costs money too. Okay, that dog costs money too. All this stuff that you see, every time you see Nosy at a restaurant or doing her whatever thing she be doing, them things cost money, baby girl. Them stuff costs. So them cash apps that you sending, people are sending, thinking they helping victims like Jen. That's going to her what do you call them? Not the clams. Yeah, that's going for her or her aphrodisiacs, that she need for her and her girlfriend. That's what the deal is. I need a Cash App University degree. The money going to Krispy Krab at the bottom of the sea. You guys damn right. Under that sea. Where they want to be. Send your cash apps. We won't help victims, but hey, don't notice that. Don't notice all of that. Let's send the cash apps. Oh, I know. It was sarcasm. I know. But Jag worried about what's up. Jag is worried about everybody. Jag worried about AT2 because apparently she has struck his channel. Now this is starting to get like a little weird now because why are you striking? You went on his channel. You appeared on this man's channel. You cussed out his subscribers. You called them fat, ham, sloppy, whatever the hell. You called them all this kind of stuff on there. You went on his live. You said, stop slandering me. And now you turn around and you strike his channel. I want to know how that strike went down. What excuse did she use? You see, that's dangerous. Now, you want to use us YouTubers to push your agenda, but when we ask for proof and everything's turning out to be a lie, you're striking people's channels. I messaged her and asked her why Jen don't have an attorney yet with all the exactly. Did you notice nobody got an answer to that? First Gems, I'm telling you, you ain't the only one who has asked this question. How come there ain't no answer? Please, somebody tell me why there no answer. She should have gotten a consultation with her. She had to lie to strength. It's getting bad. That's what I don't like. I don't like. I don't mind drama. I don't like beef. I don't mind the beef. I don't mind the drama. I don't mind any of this stuff. But when you start striking people's channel and that's how they eat, when you start messing with how people eat, that's a problem. When you start putting out people's address, that's a problem. When you start calling CPS, that's a problem because now now it's not just on YouTube. Now you're going personal and you're going off of YouTube with your BS and you're going, that's when I think it's crossing lines. But this is her. She's a habitual line crosser. Girl, I blocked. Girl, you was blocked. I'm not surprised because you asking intelligent questions. So here's the thing that everybody's been saying. Me and Uncle Tim, Tim 20, we've been saying the same stuff that you know what the energy, the negative energy that she bring around with her. And guess what the family said? Every time she comes around, it's all negative. That's what the family said. Just the other day. They tired. And remember I kept telling you they look tired. They tired. They so tired. They so damn tired. They tired. They worn out. Shit. I mean, I was worn out. At one point, honestly, it's the most craziest thing. I know a few people who had to leave YouTube for a little bit for a break. And I'm starting to think the reason why is because she has drained all of us. She's drained us of our energy. I think you got to strike too. It's crazy. This isn't good. I mean, like when you're striking people's channel, this isn't good. And the only person that's enabling her is Under the Sea, Crab Patty. From now on, I don't want to say the person name. From now on, Miss Crab Patty. Miss Crab Patty and Hag. Them two together are the worst flipping combination. It's like they found them two found like they're like matched, like matching bookends. They're like twins that were separated from birth. Crab Patty and Hagella. They matching pairs. How can Jazz speak? Yes, exactly. Yes, that's the word I want. That's what I was looking for. Exactly. Energy vampire to the fullest. Somehow she done figured out how to suck our energy off of YouTube. It's because she can't, because of this COVID, because of COVID, and she can't be around people in person. She has now figured out a way to get her fix by being on YouTube and going around trying to make friends with people. And when things don't work the way she wants, she strike their channel. When things don't work, she turn against them. You're like, I don't get it. I just don't. Yeah, there's that pubic crab thing, right? Crab. How is Hag? The crabs. That's an STD, right? Yeah, it is. It is. I can't. I gotta laugh. You know why? I got to laugh because if you don't laugh, you will cry. I thank God for the whole Jaggy, Haggy, and Crabby situation because it takes my mind off of the BS that's going on in the real world, trying to get a vaccine and all this other stuff, and there ain't no vaccines available and all this other stuff going on. So it takes my mind. All this drama on YouTube take my mind off of what's going on out there. It helped. But now when it gets to the point of striking people's channel and trying to take food out their stomach, and you got to make a whole new channel, and every time Storm try to do his live or something, all of a sudden his lives get cut off, and he got to go on this other channel, and it's like too much. They work so well because they support. Yeah, they the most biggest. They got more delusions. I don't know what than a Hollywood movie. I just want you did, and you did make me laugh. Y'all always make me laugh. Her and her see everything on turn. They will. Everybody keeps saying this, Grace. You right in there too. Everybody keeps saying this, that eventually it's going to happen. Her in that situation, it's not going to last. I call her stealing voices and ish. mm, mm. Oh, really? Okay. Oh man. So, anybody know about this whole Jimmy Mack situation? Jimmy Mack. I'm gonna check it out. Chameleon's channel with his music. I'm gonna check it out. I'm all for checking it out. I'm patiently waiting for Babylon to. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's too much going on. You got Jimmy Smack, and his OnlyFans video that he did. Whoo child. And then you got T.I. and his situation, and now Shekinah. Remember Shekinah and how close Shekinah was? Remember how close Shekinah was with Tiny? And now Shekinah is saying that the girl was somebody that was T.I. and Tiny's pimp. Did you see that? What the heck is the deal with that? I don't know. Like, I really don't want to do too much digging into that story of Tip and Tiny and all of that stuff going on because it just sounds so disgusting and messy and just ooh, that I'm trying to stay away from it. Like for real, but damn, when your best friend Shekinah got put on by Tiny, right? We would have never known really who Shekinah was if it wasn't for Tiny, right? And now Tiny's best friend Shekinah Joe alleges Sabrina Peterson was T.I. and Tiny's pimp. Several women, including Tiny Harris's former friend, have accused her and her rapper husband T.I. of allegedly manipulating them and forcing them into threesomes. Jeez, you. But Tiny's friend Shekinah is speaking out on the allegations and says Sabrina's not only participated in those threesomes, but also helped them recruit the women. What? She's looking for attention. She wants Tiny. She's obsessed with Tiny. She wants Tiny to be her girlfriend. It came out that Tip pulled a gun on her, said Shekinah. How do we change from Tip not being the victim no more? Tiny is now the alleged. How do we go for that? She has a problem. She hasn't talked about how she used to, ooh, you know, and Tip. Wow, wow, wow. And she did all this on a live on Instagram. I'm trying to figure out why she hasn't told y'all that she was one of the women who used to go and recruit these hoes they used to mess with. Damn. Why she didn't tell y'all she has been getting effed? Ooh, asked her what's going on. Oh, what? What? Yes, I was like, what in the Leon Nelson Nielsen is this shit right here? What? Yeah, it's a beyond hot mess. Like, I don't want to touch anything. Like, now when you start talking about pimping and recruiting women, this sounds like some trafficking stuff. That don't sound good at all. Like, for real, like you talking about recruiting women and all that. That don't sound normal at all. That sounds like a hot old mess. I'm gonna leave that story alone because I've heard this for years about Tiny and Tip. And I'm gonna say allegedly, but I mean I'm telling you, I've heard this for years that they have always got down like this of messing with, other couples and singles and triples and all kind of stuff in their bedroom. For real. For real. I've heard that for years. Yeah, it sounds like trafficking to me. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's why I'm like, ooh, hold up. Let me like move away from that tea for a second, because that tea is not just boiling, that's scalding hot tea. Like, that's too much tea. What, ain't nobody go to the police? Exactly. I think there's been like every now and then there has been some talk that would come up about the situation about Tip and Tiny, but then, it came out through media takeout, or it came out through Wendy Williams talking about it, and people just would like ignore it. Like, people would like hear it and think, oh yeah, that's just some gossip, blah 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 blah. But nah, there was some truth to what the heck was being dropped. But people like Tiny and other people will come out and say, oh, that ain't true, blah, 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 and people just trying to mash up my relationship and my marriage. And Tiny would always cover, 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 cover. Now let's really think back about the Tiny and Tip situation. How many situations have Tiny and Tip been in? From guns to being caught with drugs and everything, and no matter what the heck goes on, he don't serve major time, like 5, 10 years, no nothing. What's the deal? What's the deal? How is it that he got caught with so much drugs and stuff, but he never do no big old time? How come he gets caught with 12 guns, all these guns and drugs and stuff, and really didn't do no major time? How many rumors have we all heard about Tip and Tiny messing around with other people? Mm-hmm. Come on now. Mm-hmm. And let's not just say that Tip isn't just in the music industry, right? Tip is also in what? Hollywood. So he has those what? Hollywood connections that can make Hollywood situations disappear and be silenced and go away. Because look how Weinstein made his situations disappear for how many years? And these were big name actresses, big names, stars that were getting harassed, molested, and all kinds of situation with that man. And look how long it took for him to go down. And Tip is young. Tip is young compared to Harvey. So he got years left, and there is so much more money that Hollywood could make off a Tip that he ain't going nowhere. He ain't. He's not. This is going to be a flake. This is going to be a flash in the pan. We're going to talk about this story for a little bit, and then it'll go away. And then that's it. The victims go back in the past, and the victims, they'll be talking, but nothing gonna be done. We ain't gonna be talking about it no more. Everybody moved on, and he got away with it. Yeah, the same Kodak and Wayne. Yeah, look what happened. Kodak and Wayne, they bided their time. They waited. They waited. And what happened? Now some of their charges have been dropped. they fine. When you have that money and you have those connections, not only to music but also Hollywood, you can make these situations disappear. This goes way beyond. Yeah, this is big. Yeah, it is. Tip ain't got Weinstein. What movie did he do? He did a movie. Grace. Let's come on now. Let's not forget the movie that he dropped. Takers. Who was in that movie? Everybody who saw Takers, let me know who was in Takers. Takers was a movie that Tip did. Tip did that movie. So tell me, who was in that? Who was in that? Idris Elba, right? Paul Walker. Paul Walker was what? The darling of Hollywood, right? Okay. You have Chris Brown, who had his incident with a woman, right? You had Paul Walker, who has his past. Paul Walker had his situation where, if you check, please somebody go look at how old his girlfriend was before he died. And just look up how old was Paul Walker's girl before he died. Okay, so you had Idris Elba, you had Viola Davis in there. Wasn't Viola Davis in that also? You had what's that half black, half Spanish chick who was in Chris not who did Columbia. She was in it. Come on. That movie had big ass names in it. Connections. I didn't watch that mess. I don't like him because of how he treats women. Correct. Check out all his movies. He has connections. He has those connections. He has those connections in Hollywood. He do. He do have those connections in Hollywood. Sure does. Shoot. Look, Hollywood can overlook anything. They overlooked Paul Walker. And Paul Walker's girlfriend, I think, was in his 30s, and his girlfriend was what? How old was his girlfriend? 16? 16, 17 years old? How old was his girlfriend? I think Paul Walker's girlfriend was what, 17 or 16 years old? I'm just saying. I still like Paul Walker's movies though. I overlook. You gotta overlook the stuff though. But yeah, Atlanta has a lot of spiritual help as well. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Hello, guys. Don't apologize. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here. Hello. How you doing, Andre? It's good to see you. Wow, I didn't know. Yeah, go. Yep, check them numbers. Check the numbers on Paul Walker's girlfriend. You see the age. It was before he died. It was about to be a major blow up on Paul Walker, because everybody was like, "Look at the age of his girlfriend." It was about to go down before he passed away. Now think about that. Sometimes they're worth more, gone than alive. Now, keep in mind, the person he was in the car with was an experienced driver. Both of them were experienced drivers, but all of a sudden, the car that he had custom done, had a malfunction right before it was about to blow up about all, him dating younger women. Damn, I'm about to lose. I might end up losing my channel. Let me stop talking about this stuff. Recently, didn't T.I. say something about going to his daughter's funeral? Exactly. See, so these people make these comments, these slip up comments, and we just like, oh wow, yeah, that was a big problem when he came out with that little comment. And then eventually, what happened? We let it slide. We did. Hollywood kills off, sets up people. Oh, yep. See. All the time. All of a sudden, people, like, you hear crazy stories all the time, and like, he died because his Mercedes truck crushed him against his gate. and they found him like that. You really hear these stories that they give us, and we're just like, oh yeah, that could happen. The car crushed him against the gate. How? If you see a car slowly coming towards you, you got enough time to move out the way. How could a car crush him against a gate? That's what, like, or oh, this star he was found in this room, and all of a sudden he had years of being sober and decided to do drugs. All of a sudden, oh yeah, caught a hot dose. See, I spent so much time in the media, I forgot. Now he's on YouTube pushing a respectable agenda, right? Okay, I can't. Let me shut my mouth though, because you know what? I might one day want to be in Hollywood, and I am just burning that bridge right now. God, they look like I'm gonna be with y'all forever, y'all on YouTube. I'm just saying, just about exactly. Come on, right? And then the sister just moves in with her ex to raise the kid together. You see how like these stories, it's crazy. River Phoenix, River Phoenix, Jim Morrison, whose body was moved I don't know how many times before it had its before the final decision was okay, just put him in his room. Yeah, I know. The stories go on and on and on. Sam Cooke, all these. It's the stories and ways people do go about things is crazy. Oh hell no, Holly, no, yeah, Holly, no. I'm staying away from Hollywood because you know I don't want to do that. That bridge is gone, sis. I think so too. I said it, Mama. You right. That bridge is burned for me. It pretty much is. Don't burn your bridges like it's too late. No, like literally, seriously, just like poof, gone, just gone. It's all good. It's all good. Hell, I can't even understand what TIB say half the time. If it ain't about the money, that's all. That's the only thing I ever understood was if it ain't about the money. That's the only part I understood because I could get that part. But yeah, I don't understand some of the stuff he's saying either. You too real for Hollywood parents. Now I can't do it. My energy in that Hollywood thing is it ain't gonna match up. It's not because one, I see through stuff and I ain't beat. Like I see through stuff. I see people for what they is and what they, if they are actually, a human or they're a reptile or there's something else and oh, maybe I'm saying too much details here, but when you have sight, you could see what people really is. When they start talking, you could tell by a person's tone, voice, everything, their energy, and what they about. You right? I ain't gonna make it in Hollywood. It's good. Heck, he don't know what he. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Think about it. You finally get all the money, fame, and go crazy, caught up in some. That's what I owe. That's the thing that gets me. Like Martin Lawrence, when he finally made it, he went bat crap crazy, butt naked, running around Hollywood talking about they are trying to kill me. Not one person, but they are trying to kill me. My application for Hollywood was denied. Me too. It's all good. We could be on YouTube together. Now, I got a question for y'all. Jimmy Smacks is Trina's ex-boyfriend, and he is on OnlyFans, right? I need to know this. If he had an encounter with a transgender woman, right? I need to know, and I want to ask you all. By him doing what he did with a transgender woman, does that make him still straight or is he bi? Somebody tell me. I was a little too young for Martin Lawrence, but I remember my mom talking about it. See? Mm-hmm. Yep. Wait a minute. You saw which video? What video you saw? What video did you see? Gay for pay. Okay. So, I mean, a lot of guys say that, they feel like that if, because the outer packaging looks like a woman, that they are dealing with a woman. So, so that makes them still straight. They're not gay. They're not bisexual. So Jimmy still identifies himself as straight, a straight man who was mouthing on a straight woman. But some folks is like they ain't beat for that. They're saying no. If you're given to somebody who has a clear stick, then you are bi. So you said sexual fluid. Okay. I don't know that Jimmy Smack. Woo! Well, how was the Jimmy Smack one? That was about the money. He didn't do that for free. No, of course not. He ain't doing it just because he was craving a little Vienna or a little sausage up in the mouth. No. Well, he was packing the peers. No, he attracted men. He is that complicated stuff. You think he complicated? To me, it's either or. Is he straight? He bi? He gay? What's the deal? I think nobody can say because only he knows what his body feels, and who attracts him. Okay, that's a lot. But I'm just trying to figure this out. Can a straight man actually do what he did with a transgender woman and still be considered 100% straight? It's as clear yes or no. Is it yes or is it no? Can you? I honestly, I bye. Okay, I have to say bye because there's still the part is still similar to your part. That part down there is still similar to your part. So I just have to I feel like once you messing with the part that's almost the same as yours, then you got to be listed as bi. Isn't that? Because clearly he ain't. Oh no, he didn't. Wait, he didn't. His, I didn't see it. I haven't watched the video. Oh my gosh, thank you, Andrea Kings. Appreciate the love. Well, I didn't at the most bi. Yes, I say bi. No, not after what I saw. That was wow. You said how to make a marble. I can't. I feel like most men are sexually fluid or bi. Really? That's deep. That is deep. You feel like most men are sexually fluid or bi. I don't know. Thank you, Andrea Gaines. I appreciate the love. Really, I do. Always. The evidence was on his lip. Whoa. Oh no. I'm saying, could I date him? No, that would be too much. But do you, boo? Exactly. I agree with that right there. Buy and buy, child. He said, buy it. Gotta go. Not for you. I feel you. I should have minded my business. I like you because you know what, you come on here. You the only one probably who saw that video because I tell you, I was avoiding looking at that video. I really was. What's the weather like? That's how it was. Where the link? Nope. I ain't dropping no link. I ain't looking for no link. Not for Jimmy Smacks. I went on his Instagram and I was like, ooh, it's a whole lot of enhanced looking women that you can't tell. Some of these women on there, you really can't tell if they women or trans or what. Like you can't tell the deal. So I'm now I don't know. It's too much. Most men are always always say sex. Yeah, I remember I used to hear it one like guys used to say a mouth to mouth. I was like, no, a mouth ain't just a mouth, boo boo. A mouth comes attached to a whole bunch of different things, boo boo. That means to me that they will have some, ooh, some, hey, some will get down. I was being nosy on Twitter. They cut it off. Yo, everything that when it comes to OnlyFans, that's why it makes no sense to even do an OnlyFans. Why do an OnlyFans if you know it's going to drop on Twitter? Don't think you're gonna do some dirt and it's not gonna end up. If it's juicy enough, it will end up on Twitter or PH Pornhub. I guarantee you, either or. I, I hope he got paid very well for what he did. I don't know if it's worth it because I know some people in the industry probably are going to look at him differently. I know but you know what? Honestly, he should have daddy. And Caribbean people in general, we don't care about what people think about us. I'm Jamaican. We don't care. Oh, you don't like me because I'm fat? Oh well, keep it moving. I got fat off of steroids and a whole bunch of medical and pills to keep me healthy and alive. I'd rather be alive and fat. I can lose the weight eventually than be dead. So if you got a problem with me being fat, oh well, I don't care. Jimmy Mack is Trinidadian. They don't care either. They have no problem doing whatever they want to do. You want to judge me all the way to hell and back. I'm gonna collect my coins. And when a guy says he hate gay men, it's usually me. True. It is true. That is true. There's some dudes that always talk about, I don't even want gay dudes around me. I don't want nobody who's gay around me. Gay dudes, da 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 da. And they be the ones that be the first one at the party talking about, I'm free at the club to do what you want to do. Yeah, with the rainbow flag going. They be the first ones. That's true. That is flipping true. That wasn't nice. Watch your mouth, troll. Ooh. Mm-mm. What had happened? Mm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This shit is crazy. It's flipping crazy. It really is. So what other topics we got here? We did Jag and the AT2. She did the strike, messed up. Wendy and Meth, that's some crazy ish right there. T.I. I'm leaving that subject alone. I ain't never gonna make it to Hollywood at this rate talking about these mofo people. It's all good. So let's see what else we got out here. Michael B. Jordan says he will return for Black Panther 2. I'm ready for that. I'm ready to see him in Black Panther 2. I can't wait to see Black Panther 2. It's gonna be hard to watch it. It's gonna be hard as hell to watch Black Panther 2 without Chadwick. Yeah. I hope that they do it in a really good, respectful way. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but it's gonna be hard to watch it and not have him there. But here's the good thing about this movie. A lot of times this Chadwick had on his mask, his Black Panther mask. So they might be able to like incorporate it in a way that, he ended up going to a different universe or something happened. I don't know how they're gonna incorporate it, but they'll figure something out. So rapper Casanova's bail got denied. Anybody shocked by that? Anybody shocked by Casanova bail getting denied? Anybody? Nobody? Anybody? Any? So prosecutors charge 18 alleged members of the untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation gang in connection with various racketeering, murder, narcotics, firearms, and fraud offenses. Casanova is facing several charges, including conspiracy to commit racketeering, conspiracy to distribute controlled substances, Jesus, and possession of a firearm in a drug trafficking crime. Oh, he is. Oh, the rapper put up 5 properties and 13 co-signers, which are worth approximately like about $1 million something dollars, and that didn't cut the mustard. His co-signer combined salary, none of that was helping. He tried to put millions in, and ain't nothing popping off. Grace, oh no, look at y'all. Nope. If Ryan is directing this one, it will be, yeah, it will be. Nope. He should have paid Trump for a pardon. I think these people paid for that, man. I really do think people paid for their pardons. Some way, somehow, that some people's writing them checks to Trump directly and to get them pardons. Yep, Cass going away for a long time this time. It's not looking good. It's not. I do. I love her. I love her messiness too. Hmm. They paid. Yeah, they did. I agree with you too. I agree with you too. I do. The amount total was 2.5 million. The judge is not taking a chance of letting him back on the streets. So they turned down a chance of 2.5 million in total assets, and they not trying to release Casanova at all. The judge has deemed the rapper's Casanova bail, denied him his bail, and considers him a danger to the community. Oh, he's screwed. He's screwed. That's why Wayne sold his. Holy shoot. Ready Rock, are you onto something right here? Are you trying to? You could be onto something right here that Wayne sold Nicki's, Drake, Young Money, everybody's discography for that pardon. Damn. You could be onto something. Will they pardon? Pardons, hold up. They will. Those once they're pardoned, you can't. I don't think you could take those back. Do you know how hard it is to get a pardon? But I guess if you got that money, yep. Anything is possible if you got that money. Mm-hmm. So what the heck? Former Vice President Mike Pence reportedly homeless. That's some crazy ish. I want to like, but that's a lot of money. Wayne basically had to put up everything that he had for that pardon. He put up every damn dime that he had for that pardon. That's the only thing I don't like when it's time to like get out of a situation. They take you for everything, everything. Trump is for. Yep, he is. If you got that right amount of bread, you can get your ass out of a situation. Ooh wee. So wait a minute. How they part and they won't even. They're celebrities. These people are celebrities. These people are celebrities. They got that connection. Like Ready Rock just said, Wayne sold his whole entire everything he had. Everything he had, he sold to get his damn freedom. Oh, I miss you, Andrea. Take care. Damn, I wish you could bring me some lunch. How they pardon, and they won't even. Yeah, that's how they did down. Breaks over. I love you, Queen. Love you too, Andrea. Thank you for the super chat. Cash. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate the love. Enjoy your lunch and take care. And I will see you soon. I'm gonna be back on live later on tonight, probably. So Kodak Black gets his attorney name tattooed on his hand following prison release. I'm done with Kodak Black. Lunch sound good right about now. Exactly. I'm starving. I haven't had anything to eat at all today. The only thing I have been munching on is a bottle of water right here. That's it. Water. So what the heck? I'm done with Kodak Black. Now watch the Fed's gonna find some charges and stick it. Probably. You probably right. You probably right. I don't understand why Kodak Black is out here getting a tattoo with his lawyer. I just don't understand Kodak Black at all. That's my main thing. I find him to be like I find him to be annoying, honestly. God forgive me for saying this, but I find him to be very annoying. I find him to be yeah, and I don't want to, and I don't even want to put special needs on because there's some good people that are special needs, and I don't even want to put them in that category with him, like for real. Yes, they do. I don't like. Yeah, he like and you know what? There's nothing wrong with his having a preference, but if you like Wayne, Drake, Nicki, all his girlfriends, they all seem to be of that same tone. So yeah, I guess that's his preference. But isn't that kind of normal though that dark skinned people tend to like, a more creamy or lighter complexion, and light skinned people tend to like darker people. Like we all like to swirl around with each other. At the end of the day, man, black, light, brown, dark, in between, whatever. We all chocolate. We all black at the end of the damn day. The best thing about us, we come in so many damn different shades. It's so cool. We come in different shades. You get like it's perfect. You got the choice of any kind of shade that you want in the spectrum with us. But I just wish it wasn't fetishized. Don't fetishize skin tones. It's not that it shouldn't be that damn. It shouldn't be that damn deep. Color, like a tone of a person's skin should not matter. The person's personality is what need to matter the most. You know, it's sad. Like when you look at all these guys that date in Hollywood, they all date the same type of women. Like they all cut from the same like mold of woman. And I'm like, don't y'all get bored? Like of just the same type? They pick the same exact type over and over and over and over again. It's more than a preference when you down dark skin. Yeah, I don't think it's cool when you down any complexion, whether they're light, dark, in between, whatever. Like, chill out with that ish. Like at the end of the day, we all got, and at the end of the day, our biggest thing should be the fight for equality. When I go to buy a house, I don't want it to be based on my skin tone, on how much I got to pay for this house, or whether or not I'm not going to get this house or get that house. That's the biggest thing that we need to worry about. Can we get a home? Can we get a loan? Can we, get the same opportunities that the next mother flipper get? Those are things we need to worry about more than the skin tone. It's so petty. I hate that we fight about the most stupidest ish skin tones and colors. Kodak said out his mouth, light skins are easier to control. But I read a book it was from the 1800s, and it was about a slave master, and that there was something about that that it was easier to control, yeah, women that were children that were mixed because they were more submissive. Like once you watered them down, they were more submissive. But the ones that weren't watered down were more aggressive. So the ones that were in the field were the more aggressive ones, the ones that were trying to get their freedom. The ones that were like, causing revolts were the darker skinned ones. And to control race of people, allegedly the master was making having relations with these slaves. And the more he did it, the more the kids came out, the more he realized the kids were more submissive. They weren't as aggressive. It's the most, I don't know. There was a book that I read it this so long ago that I can't even remember all the details, but he was talking about how submissive um, mixed race children were, and they were better for housework. They may not be as great for field work, but they are great in the house. It's crazy. And now, even to this day, you have when they talk about light skinned men, they say they are more submissive and more feminine and more in touch with their feelings. Da, 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 da. This all goes back to slavery. Like at the end of the day, man, it just don't make no damn sense. Just we need to let go of all that bullish. Those are generalizations. I called this out with the C wedge and got blocked. You know what? Here, I want everybody to be able to like just say what they want to say. As long as we're all being, like, let's not just be hateful, but as long as it's not done in a hateful way or something like that, I want everybody to have the freedom to say their opinion and say what they got to say, regardless, because everybody got their own thing that, as long as it is not hateful, you could put your 2 cents in here. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I have a light-skinned son and a dark-skinned son. The light-skinned goes to school and fight every day, damn body, including the teachers. What? Damn, but then they got them aggressive ones too now. I don't think, see, you can't base this whole thing on tone. I think, let me see what the heck, they can't, she said, I got a light skin, so he out here whooping ass. Okay, and I guess I take it your son who's darker is the more calmer one that ain't about whooping people asses. It just goes to show you that generalization, like Reddy Rock said, generalization. I think everybody should judge people by their personality, not just the looks. Let me see. Skin tone. What was that? And women. I'm trying to look something up. So, yeah, there was some story, a Jim Crow story. I gotta read it. I'm gonna read it later. I mean, they call Chris. I mean, they do call Chris Brown Bobby Bay. Yes, girl, I have to whoop ass I'm so tired of him. You see what I'm saying? That's what they get for judging. See? And look, it turns out the light skin one out there whooping some ass. That goes to show you stop judging people based on tone. Oh yeah. That was the tone. The things that y'all saying in this comment section got me laughing. I swear y'all do. Let me see. Slavery, Pleasant Home. She portrayed this light-skinned woman as the offspring of a white slave owner and his black female slave. Okay, the life was tragic. She was ignored by her mother. Okay, so I remember, what was it? So it was white, I think it was white mistresses did not like mixed children because that reminded them of what their husband did. But the husband loved it because they were more submissive and easier to control. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I think at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know about this whole colorism and skin tone thing and all that stuff. At the end of the day, it don't matter to me. It don't. Honestly, I never realized about skin tones and all that. Matter of fact, I didn't even realize about my own skin tone until I was grown in my damn. 30s, 30s, 20s. I didn't like. I grew up in Brooklyn. Like my mom was light. Like a lot of people in my family was light, and honestly, I didn't know what was light or dark in my family until I grew up and really got into like 30s and watching TV. Watching TV, honestly, is when I realized more about skin tone and skin tone mattered. Honestly, media media made me aware of these things because my upbringing, I would my mom told me you're a beautiful young black woman, a kid or whatever growing up, blah 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 blah. But skin tone and stuff like that didn't matter. It didn't. Tone and all the only thing that was taught to me growing up was, you know, be respectful, being intelligent, get your education, all of the other stuff. But as far as skin tone and stuff, didn't matter. Until I started watching TV and media. Media made me aware that there was a difference in tone, a different in color. And now I'm starting to wean myself away from TV and certain things because I don't want to be reminded of that BS. Because I think media is the one that is causing these grifts and problems between light and dark and all this other bullshit. They the one that keep it moving, keep that stuff flourishing. I'm talking about, well, plus it's tiring watching TV sometimes and you only see one skin tone. I like to see some variety, damn it. All right, y'all. Let's get what's a good another topic that we can talk about. Black Twitter blast Kenya Barris for mixed washing. Oh, I don't want to. Nope. 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 Mm-mm-mm. Tommy Lee to Princess Love. Keep my FM name out your mouth. You know what? I'm supposedly Tommy Lee and Princess Love is supposed to be fighting each other. Wait, Tommy Lee and somebody's supposed to be fighting each other. I ain't gonna be watching that BS. I got no interest in watching her fight nobody. CJ Academics, Safari, and Erica Mena. I don't care about them two either. Yes, media and social media praises like yeah, like I watch TV with a grain of salt. I don't. You can't take nothing you see on social media or TV or anything like that. You gotta like watch it for the entertainment purposes only. Because you know what? Would you want to surviving Chris Stokes? Now the whole thing with the surviving Chris Stokes, this has been going on for years. Ras B, I remember when he went on radio. He's been on several different radio stations talking about his situation with Chris Stokes. Do I believe him? Yes. This man has been consistently saying the same story for flipping years. I love Tommy Lee, but she too much. Tommy Lee is way beyond too much. Tommy Lee is like is like dynamite. If you don't get the fire, don't even put the fire too close to her. It'll go kaboom. She's crazy. Yeah, it's Tommy. Don't tell me. Yeah. Tommy Lee, and yeah, that's who. Yes, it is. Natalie. That's the fight that's supposed to be going down. That's the fight that's supposed to be going down, and I'm not watching because you know what I feel like they finally starting to get themselves better, and they starting to finally like make themselves look a lot better in media, and now y'all doing the same BS again, fighting. Pass me with that. I don't think Tommy should be fighting. She did that on Love on Hip Hop. Now you doing it again? Nah. Okay, so Raspy's story has never changed. That's true. Raspy's story has never changed. He's been saying the same thing for I don't know how long. But here's the problem. Raspy has taken some payouts. That's crazy. We would have bum Chris ass all the way to jail. What Chris did was disgusting. He should definitely do some time. True, he should. But here's the problem. Ras B has taken a payout. I watch international media, mainly Nollywood, Chinese, Korean media, much better. I watch a lot of Euro shows, Euro news, Euro stuff. I'm addicted to a lot of like Euro channels and stuff for a lot of things going on. But I I think Ras B has taken some payouts before, and if he has, and now with the C9, the COVID going on, might have made him broke and made him want to talk about this again for a bigger, huger payout, maybe. Because I think he has, I think he has been paid. If you like, he's done so many interviews. There's one of his interviews, I think, or somebody has brought up that he has been paid before, and he ran through the money. Yes, yeah, y'all peep that game out. Go and check it. I think there's something online that you can find where there's a video. There should be a video still of him online where he talks about where people talk about him getting paid and the money being gone. And this is the reason why, maybe this could be the reason why he's talking now because the money's gone. The money's dried up. There's no work. And with Marion doing his own thing and not doing B2K and all this stuff anymore, where the money gonna come from? Where the money come from? So he got his payout a while ago, and that money is gone. And he's been paid before. I don't know how many times, but it seemed like from the way they were talking, he'd been paid more than one time, and now the money gone. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. He also did a video looking scared, retracting his statements. That could hinder. Yep. How many times has he Yeah, he has taken back his stories a few times, and during those times that he has taken back those stories, was he paid during those times? That's another thing. Like, was he paid during those times? Was he paid as a minor and a parent? See, that's the thing. I don't think he was paid as a minor. I think he was paid as an adult. He's paid as an adult, and I think he ran through that money, and he's now need more money because with everything stopping and nobody doing no shows with them, how is he going to make money? And whatever happened to him? Wasn't he supposed to be putting out wasn't Raspy supposed to be putting out a documentary with somebody so they could show, so he could tell his side of the story? I thought he was putting out a documentary. That didn't happen. What happened? Yeah, Jason Lee is on Chris Stokes' neck. Everybody on his neck. On Marion, his Raspy brother, everybody, cousin, mother, everybody's on him. Everybody on everybody. Go get that polygraph done. So you could tell like if it, but Raz already knows that polygraph is going to come out to prove him to be correct. We already know that he's that polygraph that he takes it. Chris Stokes takes that polygraph. He is going to fail. But the problem is, can they say Raz ever took a payout? Did that, but Grace, by him marrying that runaway, didn't it kind of prove, something like what Raz is saying is true about them liking them young? The statute of limitation is probably done too. But hold up, how's the statute of limitation done? But Bill Cosby's victims could come back, and that was from 1967. So if Bill Cosby victims could come back and get justice, then Raz B could definitely come back and get some justice on Chris Stokes. It's just don't make no sense. It's sad. Like if this is really true that he did that, Crystal did that, that's disgusting. That's gross. Like for real. But then again, it's not 1967. You know what I mean. I know it's not 1967, but you know what I mean. Bill's in jail, and none of this happened. No, None of this happened in the 90s. None of this happened in 2000s. And they still got his ass in jail for it. So Christos could go. Bill Cosby was trying to buy CBS, and Kobe was trying to make his own sneaker to see. But this goes back to Bill trying to buy CBS. It wasn't him. It wasn't just Bill Cosby trying to buy CBS. It was also he was trying to push an agenda on black men. Be respectful to your black women. Take care of kids. Let's all put education first. Let's learn how to buy businesses. Let's learn how to do stuff in the community. It was a lot of stuff that his ass was doing that people in Hollywood and people in media don't want him to do. Like right now, if you check out Coolio's interview, if you think what I'm saying about Bill Cosby ain't right, check out a recent video that Coolio did on Hip Hop Uncensored. And there's a video that he did on Hip Hop Uncensored where he talks about when I'm trying to push a certain agenda of getting my people more as far as learning about business, learning about different things, his family came under attack. Watch it. Hip Hop Uncensored, Coolio. He talks about every time he tried to do something good, his family came under attack. His son ended up in jail. Things started happening to him. Whenever he tried to push a certain agenda, something always happened to him. Something always went down. And he said once he gave up on trying to do certain things for community and stuff, all of a sudden all the problems went away. So he said, I can't do nothing. I can't do anything to push any certain kind of agenda or nothing, because when I do, they come after my family. He said that. And this is recent. I think he was set up. See, Sony, don't you start talking about Sony on here. Nope. I mean, not my black ass. I won't say nothing about Sony. Sony is too big. Do you hear what I'm saying? Sony is way too big. I ain't talking about no Sony. Nope. Michael Jackson also had a stake in Sony. Like I said, I'm not. Look, if this man, Michael Jackson, had all that money that he had, and he was moving from, listen, what I'm saying, he moved from place to place to these different gated communities, and he thought he was safe with his damn doctor. And you see how his situation turned out? You think I'm going to sit up here and talk about Sony? Shoot. I like PlayStation. Okay? Now let's keep I like PlayStation. Okay? Let's talk about the fact that Prince, look at Prince. Prince is another one just like MJ who got all his music, and look how that turned out. Where they find him? In the one place he was scared to ever be and the one place he was scared to end up. His elevator alone, dying. And look where he ended up. The one place he feared he would end up, the one place he feared he didn't want to be in, the situation he didn't want to be in, look where he ended up. He owned his own stuff. Let's just look at history of people who end up owning their own stuff. How'd that all go down? Sam Cooke. How'd that work out for him? And Sam Cooke was how many years ago? How'd that work out for Jimi Hendrix? How'd that work for... I just heard a noise in my place and there ain't nobody in here but me. Okay, so new topic. I ain't even talking about no more. I'm just saying that it's a lot. Yeah, Michael Jackson also has taken. Yep. And the powers that be don't want. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Let's call it. Mm-hmm. Exactly. They don't play. They do not play. They suck that. They that man. Everybody who got their music catalog back. What happened? Look at Wayne. Look at Little Wayne. Little Wayne couldn't even look at Little Wayne. Little Wayne couldn't even hold on to his. Hmm? Somebody tell me, Little Wayne. Why would Little Wayne, the biggest leverage you have, and the biggest leverage that Little Wayne has is his catalog and the catalogs of others, and he gave it all up. How much things that Little Wayne was? How much drama was Little Wayne facing? How many cases was Little Wayne facing? And all of a sudden now, he ain't facing no drama really no more, right? Why he not facing no? Because he just sold it all. Okay, now they got everything from him. They got everything from him. Now he don't own nothing. He's no longer a threat. He's no longer a problem. He gonna have a normal life. You probably might never hear him being in an ounce of bit of trouble ever again because they got it. They got everything from him. They got it. Took it. So it kind of makes you feel like, damn, you can't own nothing for the rest of your life and die with it. Shoot, look at Prince. Prince ass right now. Right now they trying to take Prince's money. They saying Prince owe how much money? This man dead. And now they're saying, oh, this he like 50% of his money was uncounted for or something. And so now they're trying to get his money to get that money. They took Wayne dreadlocks too. I can't with you. Get the hell off get off my life, you. They took Wayne's dreads too. They took it all. Oh shit! They took everything from that man. Shit, it just don't make sense. What it's crazy. It's flipping crazy. I fear for the African artists that are trying to cross over to back. They might have an easier time. Honestly, they might actually have an easier time. Little Wayne talk all that mess in their rap and let these children feed into it. But as soon as he was about to have, mm-hmm, yep, sold it up, boom, quick as can be. Oh, can we stop? That's the one thing I can't. I wish style we could burn. The one style I wish we could burn is skinny jeans. Please, can we burn them? Ugh, I think that's the worst thing ever. Hmm. So Jennifer Lopez didn't sing the hit song Get Right. I think we all knew that. If you could, I got a question, y'all. Does anybody think Jennifer Lopez can sing? Because do anybody in here think Jennifer Lopez can sing? Or all the songs that she sung from Ashanti? I honestly I'm starting to think like some of her vocals. I don't think those are her vocals. I don't know. Sometimes I'd be thinking that she switches them with somebody else's singing because I honestly just don't think Jennifer can sing. I don't think she's a strong singer. I think she really made her, and I don't think her ass is that big. No, but she can steal. You damn right that girl, she can steal her ass. Hell no. Oh my God, I had to snort. I mean, I don't understand. I'm still trying to figure out how Jennifer Lopez even got this famous. I'm honestly trying because she can't sing. Her ass ain't that damn big. I don't know what. Honestly, I'm like her booty ain't that damn big. Her face ain't even the same face. She had some work done, but that's a whole different story. But yes, she can sing. If Ashanti is less than 3 inches away. Oh shit, she said it less. Yeah, if she can sing. If Ashanti is less than 3 inches away, J Lo is the only Leo that I can't stand. She a Leo? Wow. You know what? Honest, I would have never thought J Lo was a Leo. For real. She's a Leo? Oh shoot. I did not know that. I did not know that J Lo was a Leo. She the biggest thief. She is. Allegedly, she has stolen a few songs from a whole bunch of different artists, and she's always being accused for stealing. So for years, Jennifer Lopez has been accused of lip syncing some of her biggest hits from the 2000s. So now there's one of her former background singers is exposing her and possibly providing the proof needed by her vocal critics. Based on an interview of the former background singer, Jennifer may have lip synced her way through her biggest hits. Oh, wow. So, JLo's former background singer spoke out in a recent interview. During the segment to show off her vocal chops. The interviewer seemed surprised and was her? Said it was her, not JLo singing the familiar hook to Get Right. Wow. So the background singer didn't correct him. She just said, "Yep, that was me." Get Right was one of the biggest hit songs for JLo's entire singing career. And it's not her singing it, it's somebody else. Wow. Yeah, that heifer out here making my sign look bad. Talking about let's get loud. I was like, do we have to though? Exactly. And I gotta keep that comment up there. I got yo. I swear, look, if you see me patting my eyes, because I'm actually literally crying because y'all be making me laugh so hard. Jenny is stealing from the blocks. She played the hell out of men. She was whatever the man she was with needed her to be. Yo, did you peep that out? This is so flipping true. When she was with Ben Affleck, she had a certain look going. When she was with Puffy, she had a certain look going. When she was with the in Living what is it? In Living Color, she had a certain look going. Well, that was before she had the nose job, the cheekbones done, and everything else that she had worked on. But before all that, yeah, she's a chameleon. She knows how to play that flipping role. And she's as soon as them cops got involved in that situation with Puffy and that club, she bounced. It was a wrap. She was like, I'm done doing the ghetto shit and hanging out with ghetto people. She was like, I'm done with this whole thing right here. Time to go to Hollywood. And she sure as hell bounced. She sure as hell bounced. I just don't, I just never found her to be an amazing singer. And I always felt like she was taking the spot for somebody have been, who could have sounded better. I've always felt that way. And, maybe that's wrong. And Chris Tucker says, I was only paid $10,000 for the Friday movie. Wow. Wow. So Chris Tucker only got paid $10,000 for Friday movie. Maybe that's why he don't want to do another Friday. But now it's too late because everybody the people that's in Friday gone. That's why she waiting for tonight. Jenny ran from the block. Yo, Jenny hauled ass from that block. She was like, I am Hollywood. She was like, I am no longer giving it up to these so-called rappers and stuff. I am going to Hollywood. And she went and got that nose done, got the cheekbones done, and made that Hollywood money. J-Lo better thank the heavens first. Yep, that role made her. That was her breakout role. Selena, she did the movie The Cell. The Cell was good with Vince Vaughn. That was a damn good movie too, though. Even Money Train, a good movie. But Selena, that role that she played, she killed it. She sure as hell knew how to conjure up Selena's energy and vibe and everything. And she played the hell out of that damn role. I can't take nothing away from her on that Selena role. I can't. She did her thing. Mm-mm. So honestly, I really wanted to see another Friday movie. I'm so disappointed in Ice Cube. Ice Cube, you so busy trying to be best friends with Trump that you ain't make this damn Friday movie. Now Johnny gone. Now all these people gone, and it's too damn late. Enough was my movie as well. Ooh, Enough was that movie when she put them gloves on and stuff. You know what, Grace? Let's watch. Let's watch Enough tonight. I want to watch that. Tonight that's gonna be my little movie tonight. I'm watching Enough tonight because that movie was good. Okay, I gotta give her props. She may not be the best singer, but when it comes to being an actress, she knows how to act. J-Lo is better as an actress than she is as a singer. I cannot take nothing away from her. Nothing. I can never take nothing away from Jennifer Lopez as far as her acting. She can act her ass off. Enough was a damn good movie. She has played some amazing roles, except for Jilly. Jilly was hell. That was horrible. Even some of her TV shows now that she has been producing, those are good. But as far as her, her as an actress is amazing. Her as a dancer is amazing. Her as a singer, not so damn much. So wait a minute, hold the flip up. Death Row co-founder Harry O thanks Trump for granting him clemency. So Harry O, who is like, I guess one of those original gangsters, original businessmen back in those, back in the Nicky Barnes days kind of thing. He is, well, not Nicky Barnes, after Nicky Barnes. He's definitely way after Nicky Barnes. But in that kind of level, has gotten his pardon, so it's about time his ass got out. She can't act because that's all she do. She be acting like she can. I saw her at the inauguration, and I was just like, ooh, mute. I put it on mute. Soon she started to sing, I had her on mute because I was like, I know chances are this is a recording and you not singing these words. So let me just put you on mute right here. And when you're done, walk away. She's an amazing dresser. She's an amazing actress, but I wish she stops flipping singing. She was put in place as a way to taunt Mariah Carey. Yeah, I said it. I really believe that J-Lo was a kind of payback on Mariah Carey because her ex had a problem with her. And Mariah Carey's ex-husband had a problem with her. So the solution was to try to knock her off her pedestal with J-Lo. But damn, I mean, if you're going to come after Mariah Carey, who at the time had that voice, you really put Jennifer against a Mariah Carey? Mm-mm. But there's been some problems between them two. That's why to this day Mariah Carey never acknowledges Jennifer Lopez. Never. Mariah still doesn't. Exactly. Yep. It's true. To this day, you can't. Where was Jennifer Hudson? What is the deal with Jennifer Hudson? I was in love with Jennifer Hudson, and then she just flipping somehow she switched her personality, and these rumors started coming out about her not being as pleasant to talk to and to deal with. It's sad because Jennifer got a voice on her. Jennifer got an amazing voice. Tommy Mottola is, yep. See, going back to MJ again. MJ spoke a lot of truth before he died. A lot of truth came out with MJ, and people tried to discredit him with all this other BS that was not true. Last I heard, Jennifer was doing the Aretha Button. I heard that. I heard it was good too. But there was some other actress that there was actress singer that they wanted in the Aretha role, but I can't remember her name. Was it Fantasia that they wanted? It was somebody. It wasn't Fantasia. It was somebody else they wanted instead of Jennifer, and it was some controversy. So I can't wait to see the Aretha Franklin biopic. I heard it's supposed to be really good. I hope it is. But what the hell is the deal with Jennifer and her man? How come they couldn't make it? What was that guy's name? I couldn't even remember the guy's name now. But what the hell happened? Mm. Oh, wow. A British actress, Henri. Okay. I've never heard of. Who is Aunt Ree? See, now you schooling me on somebody because I never heard of Aunt Ree. Who's Aunt Ree? Aretha one girl, and excuse me, Aretha Halle. That's like Little Kim saying she wants only Mariah Lynn from Love and Hip Hop to play her. Like you just like what? How does Halle Berry and Aretha even go together? Jennifer Hudson is good, but sometimes exactly. I agree with your opinion on that. People were upset about that. Aunt. Okay, I get what you're saying. I'm 60. Okay, that is what we call. Oh, Aunt. Wow, really? Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's sad that so many of our legends is gone. Damn, shout out to Cicely Tyson. May you rest in peace. But she was a legend. Damn, I mean, it's so amazing that, isn't it crazy and weird that she put out a book like just recently and did all these interviews and everything and then just passes. It's like sometimes I'd be wondering if people know when their time is coming close and that's why they do the things they do. Mm-hmm. So what's the deal with Kris Jenner being hit with two new allegations of assault from ex-bodyguards? And last thing on Aretha Franklin, when is this this biopic coming out? I don't want to know how long ago was this thing made? Wasn't Aretha Franklin a thing made a while ago? How come it ain't been released yet? Or are they waiting until we all get our shot so we could go to the movie theaters and watch it? I don't know. But whenever they release it, that's another thing that I'm gonna be checking out. Oh wow! So Jennifer Hudson said her movie didn't count because it was on TV. That's some shade. That's some shady. That's some shade right there. But Jennifer Hudson is known for throwing shade on the low. She's known for throwing shade. So Kris Jenner, let me see. They say that you can always sense death around. Yep. Mm-hmm. I got an aunt who's like that. I got an aunt that she could see people and she could see when their time is coming for them to pass away. When it's getting close to them, she could actually see death on them. I'm like, ooh, I'm like, man, now she told me that. I was like, recently, I was like, ooh, let me stay my ass away from you. She was like, yeah, I was looking at Sister something something at church the other day, and I could just see death on her. And sure enough, not even 3 days later, she was dead. I was like, ooh, no, let me get the hell away from you. I was like, you and the Grim Reaper is too close of friends that you know when these people is going to go. And yeah, my auntie, she got that sight. She a legend. Been playing on. Cicely Tyson is a legend. I love her movies. I grew up on her movies. I did. I grew up on all her movies, and she made me. I took a lot from watching her, like her elegance, the way she talked, and always to carry herself a certain way. So a lot of things from her, I took from Cicely Tyson. Yeah, she did. But I'm not surprised. Jennifer is known for shading people on the low. And it's crazy too because back in the day, people used to shade Jennifer, and now Jennifer's turned around shading people. Auntie ain't invited to the cookout. My aunt can have dreams about people, and they end up dying. Yep. See what I'm saying? I like. I can't with certain family members that got that sight. You got one family member that's could see that person, when they about to pass soon. You got another one that could tell when a person lying. You got another one that could tell if the person's a reptile face or this person face or they two faced. See, I'm trying. I gotta avoid certain people in my family because they got certain sights about them or certain gifts. I can't be messing around with them people. hmm See, and your aunt does dreams. Mine's could just look at the person and all of a sudden some kind of veil or something that she sees on them could tell when their time is coming. I'm like, mm-mm. See, I thank God every day. I ain't got that kind of gift. I don't want that kind of gift. I don't want to know when people are gonna go because that's too sad for me. I think as an empath, I couldn't deal with that. That'd be way too heavy for me to know that. I don't know what it is. Like people, I think it's great to have gifts, but some gifts ain't they're not worth having. Like when you can tell when somebody's about to go, that ain't a gift I want to have. Give me the gift to be able to tell some lottery numbers or something, or let me know when something bad. Well, I got one where I know when something is going bad is going to happen. Like I get so stressed out over the situation that I have to address it and then look at it, and then it turns out, yeah, there was something there to it. So I get the intuition warnings. I have sometimes, but don't want. hmm Yeah, we all got some gifts with us, and I'm thankful for that. You got the premonition one. I got something like that sometimes too. And I saw when I was going where I was going to live 15 years before I even got there and the streets and everything. And I was like, when I finally got to where I actually moved at one point, I was like, oh wow, this looks so familiar to me. And the reason why I was like, oh wow, I seen this before 15 years ago. Like, damn, she also can look at you and yeah, you see this. Yeah, okay, now she got the gift of knocking people up. Nope. Stay away from Grace's auntie. And every yeah, there is. There is gifts. If I really believe, I really believe that there's, if you are African descent or we have these gifts, we were born with these. And, for some family, it might skip a generation, but I believe that all of us have some kind of gifts. Some families are more gifted than others. Some tap into them more than others. Some some are. I don't know. I don't know. I sometimes let me hush my mouth, but you know what I mean. There is, yeah. I think, yeah, I really do believe a lot of families have gifts in their family. Some use it and some don't. Some acknowledge it, some don't. It all depends. It all depends. Well, honestly, if you have gifts that they could be beneficial to you, I say use them. hmm But the whole pregnancy and seeing dead and seeing when somebody about to die, I can't do that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I honestly believe that we were born with these gifts, empath, um, seers. I remember there was a girl that I used to work with, and she used to tell me about a woman in Jamaica that used to walk around as like a seer, and she used to tell people about their lives as she walked past. Oh, let me plug this thing because my laptop about to shut off on me right now. So she used to, she was a seer, and she people would just walk past her because she would tell them about their life or something. She would see something flash, and she would help so many people in the village out. So reminds me of Eve's bio. Ooh, that's another movie I want to watch. So I got two movies on my list tonight that I'm going to be checking out. Enough with Jennifer Lopez, and I'm going to be checking out Eve. Your background pic depicts our conversation. Oh, yeah, of course. Because I do believe in that. I do believe in magic and Egyptian culture and the Ankh and all the stuff. There's a lot of stuff I believe. One of these days, I'm going to have a whole conversation on that. Ease Bio. I'm going to watch that tonight. Ooh. See, y'all give me some good movies to watch because what else is popping? Can't go out really. Now with C-19 all running loose. So definitely be watching these movies tonight with my little popcorn and my little chicken salad and call it a day. I'm glad I'm happy when I see people using their gifts. It's sad when I see people not use their gifts. Like there's a lot of people out there that got gifts and they ain't tapping into. If you could tap into something that can help you get an edge, I say use it. When I went vegan, my gifts of sight increased. I could see spirits on people and people's auras. Girl, don't even talk about that stuff. Please don't talk about that. I will tell you one thing. I have a bestie, and I swear to you, I was sitting outside smoking a cigarette. When I used to smoke cigarettes, I don't smoke anymore. But me and her were outside. It was late at night, and I was standing outside with her. Me and her just talking. All of a sudden, I see a shadow ducking in between the house, like the houses and the buildings, and I'm like, what is that shadow thing right there? What the hell? And I swear to you, I'm seeing a shadow spirit or a ghost or something going into people's homes. And I was like, girl, I can't believe what the hell I just saw. And I told my bestie, I was like, this is what I saw. I was like, I hate having certain sight and having certain things because I don't want to see this stuff. Like I could see people's faces when like one person somebody's really evil, I could see their faces morph. That's why I try to see my bestie's right in here with me, so I don't be lying about my stuff. My bestie's right in this room with me in the live. You can see her as Bridget Sullivan. You see her name? There's my boo. There's my bestie right here. She's been my bestie for years. She's had my back through thick and thin, through depression, through everything. Homegirl has had my back through everything. I love her to death. She's the best. Bridgie, I love you. Yeah, I see things. Intuition and a whole bunch of things. I have a whole bunch of little gifts. There's a whole bunch of stuff in me that I just still haven't tapped in. My mama got it, my sister got it, a whole bunch of everybody in my both sides of my family got it. There's stuff that I've seen that just will make you like sick to your stomach. Ugh. When I see maybe that, and I've been changing on my diet too recently. So I don't know. I would have started cussing at it. No, but this was like across the street. So I'm on one side of the block and this was on the other side, and I'm watching it dip into different people's homes or trying to get into people's different homes. So it got into once. It must have told me that it tells me that the protection or something on their home must not have been as strong or something because it was able to get into somebody's home. And I was like, get the flip out of here. Yeah, I've always heard like in my house. I'm so used to ghosts and stuff like that. It ain't when my grand I literally my grandfather died while I was sitting in his lap. Okay. I was a little baby and my grandfather was dying. And when he passed away, his spirit was still in the house for years later. The chairs would move, the lights would turn off in my crib, everything. We just used to it. I'm honestly 100% used to it. Yes, sis. See, I don't like seeing stuff like that. Me neither, boo boo. I love you. Love you more, boo. I love you too, sis. She's my bestie. I love her to death. She's used to me seeing stuff. Um, Used to me and my intuition problem, my like freaking out about my intuition because I will like harp on a problem over and over and over again. And she'd be like, girl, leave it alone. It'd be all right. But it'd be something there to it. And then as soon as like I get like my other friend to read my cards and stuff, like, oh yeah, yep, there's something there. I thank God for my gifts because they have helped me in so many ways to get out of a lot of situations that could have been detrimental to me. So I thank God for that every day. I thank the universe. Okay. I know my sister be rolling her eyes right now when I say I thank God because she's like, the island that I lived on is supposedly haunted. The show Ghost Adventures was here and they had a 2-hour special. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. You got to be careful with these islands. Them islands hold a lot of power, a lot of history, and a lot of ancestries, a lot of bodies. I am not surprised about nothing, especially a 2-hour special that had to be done on it. And Ghost Adventures is one of my favorite shows too. Ever since I moved out on my own, I feel a spirit that has followed me and protected me and my kids for almost 10 years. I moved when I got married and it has followed. It's comforting to me. So that's probably, do you have like maybe an aunt or a grandmother that has passed away? There's got to be somebody. If you feel that comforting energy and everything and protection, then it's definitely somebody close to you. It has to be like whoever is close to you that passed away. They are watching you and they watching you hard, and that's good. You you can also talk to them. They can all help you in so many ways. No, protect you, protect your energy, protect your family. If there's something going on, like anything that you want to be warned about, ask them to warn you about it and tell them to come to you in your dream and show you. So you can actually use the spirits to help you in so many ways. My best friend has the gift of dreams, but she thinks that I'm weird because I am interested in paranormal and the afterlife. I'm very interested in the paranormal and afterlife also. That is not weird. It's quite normal, actually. You know, it's very normal. It's very normal to be interested, especially when you have gifts, to be interested in the afterlife of what's next. And usually, people who are interested in the afterlife and stuff probably had a whole bunch of like past lives and stuff. You are right, my daddy. Oh, that is your. Well, that's good. Your dad has your best interests at heart. So he can definitely help you in the afterlife as far as giving you advice and in your dreams and like, keeping you protected, keeping your energy protected, keeping your home protected, so that's great. When you have fathers or a mother that has gone on and they're watching over you, that's the best because they definitely will look after you and look out for you. So can I ask you, what are your beliefs, African spirit? My thing is, I don't like really labeling my beliefs because I believe in the universe. I believe in there being I believe in God and one God. I believe in a one God. So I think I'm like a free spirit when it comes to my like religion and stuff. I don't label myself. I don't want to be labeled as, African spirituality. I do believe in African spirituality. I believe in Egyptian. I take from everything. I like to take a little bit from everything and incorporate into who I am and what I do. I want to see a ghost so I can get him to take a trip to the bank real fast. Just the thing is, they can. You know what that? I'm gonna see if they can move a chair. They should be able to grab a bag of money and bring it back, so we can have a good, nice life. That is damn true. How come ghosts can't bring us back a bag of money? Because the ones that can do that, mm, that is, that's a good damn question, though. Say, hmm, you know that gift that meme where you see that guy, the black guy, and he got that haircut. He's like, yeah, I'm thinking that too. Why can't they? I'm gonna mix this. Yeah, I like Buddhism. That is another thing. Harm none. I believe in harming none, being trying to do good, trying to not be so much about negativity and spreading negativity, but spreading good positive energy. And what you put into the universe, you shall get back. So I definitely believe in those kind of things. Mm, the thing is, I believe in all. Buddhism definitely. If you check my Facebook page, it says Buddhism on there. That's one of my spiritualities that I do believe in. So I'm definitely a mixture of Moravian because my grandmother was Moravian. I'm a mixture of Moravian and Baptist with Buddhism and a little bit of um, natural universal love kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know. That's basically a nutshell. I did it. Okay, it did. My dad said, go back to college. I graduated twice with honors. Now I make bags of money. There you go. See? I love it when family members come back and they give you some good advice. I'm going to give you example of I'm going to give you an example of what I've been through. I remember I was broke. When I'm talking about broke, I mean broke. I had $5 to my name. That's it. And I had to make $5 last me a week and a half. And I had to be able to get back and forth to work. And all on $5. And that wasn't gonna happen. So I have my grandmother. My grandmother had one blue eye and one brown eye. I know, weird. But she really like had one blue eye and one brown eye. And my grandmother was the world to me. Like anybody, like she was the one person I I absolutely loved unconditionally. To this day, she is my heart. I don't think I could love anybody more than I loved her. And I was just like, what the hell am I going to do? I'm broke. I have 5 effing bucks. What am I going to do? I was near crying. So I'm heading to the 7-Eleven because I need to get me something to eat. And my grandmother, I just felt like I heard my grandmother's voice. And my grandmother's like, you know what? Go in there and buy your favorite ticket that you always buy. Take that $5. Don't buy the food. Buy the ticket. And I'm like, I'm not buying that ticket. The ticket is $5. And if I buy that ticket, I'm not going to have a meal. I'm not going to be able to get back home. Well, you wasn't going to be able to get back home any which way on for $5 any which way. So I bought the ticket. And I swear to you, I hit for $500 on that ticket. My grandmother comes back. My grandma says, she calls me puss kidding. She's like, that's not enough. Go and buy another ticket. So I went and bought another ticket. I hit for another $500. So I made $1,000 off of 2 scratch-off tickets. And that was my last $5. So when I always believe that our ancestors, if you are in need and you need help, if you call upon them, they can help you. I feel like I was a hippie in my past life. I know. I always say that. I tell her about me and my best friend, but mostly my best friend. I call her lifestyle that she lives the hippie caravan of love. She's a hippie. I like hippie stuff. I like hippie vibes. There's nothing wrong with hippie. I feel like I was a hippie in my past life. I am trying to be one now, but my light skinned son wants me to be great. You can still be great, be a hippie. LOL, Grace. See you. Oh, y'all make me laugh. It is not. I'm definitely a hippie at heart. Ain't nothing wrong with being a hippie. I like being a hippie. I stay barefooted. If I could, I would have nothing but crystals around me and nice smelling oils, and I'd make my own t-shirts and tie dye them, and ah, there's nothing wrong with this. Oh, for real, he be trying. Hey, oh, it is my bestie. I'm definitely was, still am. Yep, there's nothing wrong with it. Hippie caravan of love lifestyle. If I could, I would be a real hippie. I would. My father was a little bit of a hippie too. He went to Woodstock. That should tell you I had some hippie in my blood. He went to Woodstock, and I think he went to Woodstock and actually ended up doing some road work for when Jimi Hendrix and uh, Janis Joplin. Hello, AT2. I was just talking about you early. Like, what the hell is the deal? Let me see if I could actually. Let me see if I can send in. Oh, man. I wanted to send him an invite. Oh God. How you doing? I was about to send an invite. Let me see. But then I would have to plug that thing in, and I can't plug the thing in. Okay, never mind. Oh my God. I was talking about you earlier, AT2. Yeah, Joplin and Janis Joplin is my father got to meet Janice and got to meet Jimmy and got to meet all of them and got to talk to them before going on for Woodstock. Yep. Someone put the whole tabs and stuff in this headband, all kind. Yeah, what is the deal between you and Jag? Did she strike your channel? I would love to. How do I do this? I love Jimi Hendrix. I am all around my house. Really? Oh my God. See, this is meant to be for certain people to come into my live, because we are relating on so many different things together. You know, she repping Capricorn, right? Yeah, I'm a Capricorn. I heard I'm trending in these. Yeah, you is. You are definitely trending. No, she did not strike it. Empty threats. So why are they having somebody like? How can I invite him in? Okay, I want to invite him in, but this laptop at me, I tell you, invite code. Let me see if I can just do this here. Take my ass to YouTube, baby. So it was an empty threat. Well, I'm glad that it's empty and she didn't do anything to your channel, because you know what? You finally growing your damn channel, and I'm so happy that you're finally growing your channel that I don't want nothing to happen to your motherfucking channel. Not behind no damn Jaguar ass. So, okay, turn the volume down, and I want to send you an invite so you can come into the live. So bear with me, okay? All right, I'm having a moment. Damn, I was planning to get off of here, but you know what? What was I gonna do any which way? Not a damn thing. But talk to Bestie. Mm. Did I do this correctly? No. God help me, Jesus. Somebody help me. Y'all just talk among yourselves for a minute as I figure this sucker out real quick because I really want him on here, but I don't know how to do it with the whatchamacallit. Okay, God, like I ain't perfect. Sometimes I don't know everything. I know some things, but I don't know everything. QDF29. Okay, that should go through now this time. There, now that went through. So I want ATF on so I can talk. Um, I dropped the link just now. Okay, my brother named his son after Jimmy. Oh, I like Jimmy. Like, drop that link. Hey, boo.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, handsome. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. I'm just laying down. I ain't got dressed or nothing like that. I'm just, I'm in Cali, so it just hit 12. I woke up hella early this morning, and then I was like, you know what? I'm unemployed. I ain't got nothing to do. Let me go back to bed.
I love you. I love your spirit already. You sound like me. This is the type of I ain't got no job either. This is my job right now. Well, I had one, but yeah, I feel you on that. I'm in the same thing as you, boo. Like we make our own schedule. We make our own situation here.
Right, exactly.
I
But
like
I'm sorry for coming so late to your show. I just literally seen this and I was like, let me go ahead and pop into the chat real quick. But because I hate when people come to my show hecka late and I'm all like, I'm getting ready to end this. I gotta go use the bathroom. I'm hungry,
um
but what you wanted to ask me though?
honestly, you ain't late. You right on time. I wasn't going there. Me and my little crew. We talking about Jimi Hendrix and spirituality and a whole bunch of other stuff. But it's all good. I wasn't going nowhere really. But I'm glad that you wasn't striked because that
Yeah.
was my major problem. I'm like, okay, now she came into your live. She called your subscriber a whole bunch of names and then
hmm
she turned around and strike your channel, that would have been a big problem for me right there. I was like, now you went too far.
Right. And I think what it was is that she was embarrassed for all the stuff she was saying. She was embarrassed by, because she was making a lot of accusations and it's going to catch up to her. There's going to be somebody who's going to handle her the legal way. They're not going to do all this ratchet stuff, yelling and cussing at you on their channel. They're going to handle you the legal way. And she's worried about that. Notice she never said Tasha's name.
True. I didn't peep that out. You're right.
And somebody brought that to me. I didn't even realize
Oh
that. And I was like,
shoot.
yeah, because she kept saying you that fat B, that
Hmm.
fat B, and so I was like confused, like who is she talking about? And then she was like twerking on the dad, the dad twerking on another man.
You peeped that out?
Yeah, she was like, and the dad twerking on another man was 3 years
And the
old.
kids all hyping it up. I was like, what? I watched that. Look, literally, I was watching your live. Okay, I watch it on TV. So I'm not logged in as Raven.
Mhm.
I'm logged in on a different account. So I'm watching it on TV, but I'm also watching on my phone at the same time on Raven. So I'm like I hit Cups up and I'm like, Cups, do you see what's going down at AT2 in his live right now? I said, have you seen this? I said, Jaguar is in there cussing out people. AT2 is like, is going on here? He's trying to be polite. He's like, I wanted to have a conversation with Jack, but now is this the result of the wish of wanting to have a conversation with this woman?
Right. I got the interview I asked for, but it wasn't the one that I wanted.
Are you disappointed?
Um, No, I'm not. You know what? I'm more disappointed that her relationship with her family is not good. Because I'll be honest, like I said yesterday, there's people from her family that reached out to me. Nobody from the video, but other individuals, and they really, really love her and they want the best for her, but she's just going down the wrong path.
Big time. I listened to a lot of you handled this very maturely, very good, the best way you could at the time because it
Right.
was just happening all at once. That was too much. Like for me, I'd have been. I looked at the situation. I was like, "Wow, you really handled it good compared to what was the option." Because that was she came in like a speeding, like Amtrak train. They poof came in, did what she did, and just click, poof, gone. And I was
Right.
just like, "Wow." And then the family said, "This is her. You're now finally seeing her. This is how she gets down. This is what the family has dealt with." So when you see the family, stepping back or coming forward to say stuff, this is what we have to deal with all the time with her. Now y'all finally seeing how she gets down. And
Right. I just can't imagine, having to basically, because Jag looked like a hero and she was trying to save everybody from the industry at first, and then now we're realizing, wait, you're full of dog crap, and you ain't who you said you really were. This is why we never heard of you, and this is why we never heard of your music, because you don't focus on anything but chaos.
it's draining. Okay, somebody wrote AT2, be proud because you have original content nobody else has. Congrats. And yes,
Thank you.
congratulations on the success on growing your channel. I heard you got some good news on your subscribership. It's what,
Yes, it's
3,000
at
or
three K now. Yeah.
what? Go
And
ahead.
thank y'all.
Go ahead.
Thank y'all.
Go
Like
ahead.
I never imagined that this thing would take off, when we're in a pandemic right now. So, I was all like, you know what? I want to work on my YouTube and really start hitting the ground running.
Mhm,
And that's basically what I did. And, sometimes I had a few videos that did good. I
mhm.
had more videos that did bad, and it's really a back and forth, and you can really feel defeated at times, but just don't give up. This is the perfect time. Everybody else is sitting they behind at home. This is the perfect time for you to do what you need to do. Collaborate with people. There's a whole bunch of times I fell. There's like in the last month I've had so many quote unquote internet beefs and stuff like that, but I just never give up. I want to, but I never given up. What's up, Prosperity B? I seen your comment. Thank you.
Ain't that nice? Aw. Yeah, that the comment's funny. She act like y'all two was dating and you got caught.
Right.
Like caught my man out here slipping.
Yeah.
Who that hair meter right there? I was like, wow, really, Jag? I was like, last time I checked, Jag, you weigh 110 pounds now, boo boo. What is you doing?
Right. The whole fat thing was ridiculous. I was like, oh God.
Here
Here
we
here we
go.
go. Here
Mm,
we go with the empty, cheap threats and everything like that. Everything that she always does. Thank you, Grace. But
I'm proud.
everything that
I'm
she always
happy. I'm
does.
happy. I'm really happy to see you grow. I'm happy to see everybody go. Cups grow out here. Willie grow. Like I'm happy to see Plain Jane. I'm happy to see everybody out here grow. Ain't no hate, ain't no shade. I love shouting
Yeah.
out everybody in the crew.
I want
So for
everybody
me,
to win. I even want Jag
exactly.
to win. I even want her crazy ass to win. I want everybody to win.
Did he just say he want Jag? I want Jag to go and heal. That's the only thing I want Jag to do. Just to
Y-
go heal.
Yes.
She
But I
needs it.
think music should be her therapy. And I don't think music is her therapy right now. I think getting on certain people's lives and talking crazy is her therapy, but it's not therapy. It's more doing more destruction than good. She needs to realize that, you know?
I think the person that she's hanging with is going to be the downfall.
Yep.
Because
Everybody's just waiting for it. They're waiting for it.
they're two peas in the pod. They're too much alike, and I just feel like that. Oh man, I wish she would not align herself with that person. I wish that they both would go get some healing. I think they're both amazing people, very talented. They're capable of moving us to be, to tune into them. So that tells me right there, you got the gift of gab. Both of them do. They're
Yeah.
able to make you tune in and listen to what they got to say. And it's sad that they're using it in the method that they are. It's not beneficial. At first, it was like when she was trying to take down the industry, but then you have to think about, okay, none of the story was, oh, Jesus, none of the stories were true. A lot of them wasn't.
Right. It was just hearsay or stuff we already heard about, like it was nothing that except her own stories, but
Right.
everything else about this celebrity, that celebrity, it was all hearsay.
It's sad. It's disappointing. It's disappointing because she has such a great voice. She,
Hmm.
if she gets the right PR team on her side, if she could get the right PR team, the right team around her, she could make a comeback. She got that voice. She could get her body in shape, get that voice going, get herself put out a one or two singles, and if she gets the right producer, she got a hit on her hands. But she done burnt them bridges.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to touch that.
Orlando Bloom got a better shot. He got a better shot. Mia Campbell at the gas station got a better shot. All these other people got better shots of making a comeback than Jag, and Jag got the talent.
Right. She does have talent. You can't deny that. She is
Mm-mm,
talented.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
But she want to live her life as a blogger now. Hey, go right on ahead. A blogger that's not making herself money, she making other people money. Thank you, Jag. I got that Jag stimmy, I didn't get the same one. I didn't get the same one that Storm got, unfortunately. I got that $600 stimmy. I didn't get that $2,000 stimmy.
you, but it was a good enough little stimmy.
Yeah, it was a good little stimmy. I'll send her $10 from the $50 I made. So, thank you, Jag. Thank you. Thank you.
He goes, that don't make sense to me that she has her own blog, her own channel, but she don't stay on it.
Right?
I've never heard of a person getting their own channel and getting their count up. Her count's higher than our count, but she don't stay
Right.
on her channel.
Why are you on everybody else's channel? You know what I mean?
And then she keeps promoting it. Like, go over to this person's channel to get the tea. Get over there to this person. And she keeps giving these people exclusives to her tea when she could have did it on her own channel and made a bag. Why does she keep avoiding the bag? That's what I don't
And
get.
here's my thing. That other YouTuber channel she always goes on, that other YouTuber doesn't help her build Jag's channel. Like, I mean, if anything, she should be all like, hey, let me help you build your channel. But no, I'm going to let you come on my channel, act the fool, so I can get all the clicks and views and all the AdSense and everything like that. It's selfish. Very, very, very selfish.
The phone call with the mother, like that was the most exclusive. You should have been calling your own mom and doing that on your own channel. Instead, you gave it to somebody else to do.
You know what? I just heard about this on another channel. What exactly happened? Because I remember the phone call that Jag had with her mom, but I'm hearing that there was another blogger that called her mom.
Yes. So the one that shall not be named, with the I'm selling packages,
Mhm.
decided to
That
call
needs to give
her.
people back their money that she scammed, but keep going.
Lord Jesus.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. She calls her mom on the worst possible burner phone that you could find. And you could barely hear this woman's voice, but she talks to the mom, and the mother like tries to like help, say, "Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about, but Jag ain't taking nothing from me." Nah, 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 nah. But you could really can't hear her too clearly on what she's saying. That's number one. Two, the family have came out and said that the reason why that phone call happened is Jaguar pressured her mother to make the phone call to that
Mm,
person's, channel.
right.
It's yeah, that's pretty messed up. She's told her basically, the family said that Jag told her to fix it. Go and call my mother. Go talk to this person and fix it and say this, that, and the other so it can make me look better. Yep, Jag made her mom get on that call with this woman and told her to fix things, say that these stuff is not true. It is. It was her mom. This was her mom. Yes.
Okay, it was her mom. Okay.
Yes. The family has confirmed that that was her mom. That was in fact her aunt on that phone. She confirmed that it was 100% Jag's mom. Jag has forced her mom to get on that phone call and fix things.
Mm.
Yeah. The cousin from
It
confirmed
breaks
his
my
mom.
heart knowing that because they're really using this woman, and for somebody to not even be attached to the situation. And
Mhm.
hell, let me call her mom then. Like that's the thing. Like you don't open your mom up for people to contact her and stuff like that. You are selfish. You are dirty. You are demonic. I would spit in your mouth if it was open. Allegedly.
Ooh, that's some fetish stuff right there now. Just saying, you got some freaky stuff. Right? She's like, I
But
spit
that
in my
really makes me mad. You had somebody else call your mom like
Mhm.
that. That ain't right.
The one thing you're supposed to do out here is protect your mom. Your mom gave you life at the end of the day. You're supposed to protect your mother from the streets, protect your mom and keep her away from certain things. And you basically have exposed your mom, your son, your ex, your family, yourself to what? Everybody. For what
Right.
purpose? You're not even getting the big bag on this. Like the big bag was she could have had was with Storm.
Right.
Storm
She
could have got her
fumbled the
that big
bag.
$20,000, $30,000 bag. She blew that bag, and now you out
Right.
here getting what, $2?
Exactly. She fumbled the bag. She definitely did. She did more than fumbled the bag. She threw the bag in the shredder and shredded it up. That's what she did.
She lit that thing on fire. You remember that scene where Angela Bassett from Waiting to Exhale when she put the car on fire?
Oh, that's what she did.
That's Jack. Literally burning all her possibilities in that car.
Oh my god. You know what? That's you right. You right. She straight up did do that.
She did. What's left? What she got left? You can't go back to the music industry. So okay, now you're stuck on YouTube. Auntie Hammy out here did basically, she went ham on her for like 2, 3 hours today. Two,
Right.
3 hours. She basically broke down everything with Jag and basically aired her out. And now you're what? You got nothing but YouTube left, and you're not even on your channel. You on everybody else's channel getting a bag up. I want to say thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thank
She
you,
shared.
Jack, for that Jag Stimmy. I appreciate
Mhm.
you.
I
And
appreciate it.
and that's the thing. It worked. She thought by reposting my video, people were gonna be like, "Oh, screw him," blah blah blah. But no, everybody. I had somebody actually say like, "Oh, I had seen Jack had reposted your video," and I was all like, "What's this gonna be about?" And they
Mhm.
clicked on it, and they're like, "I ended up liking you." Boom. Blew up in her face because now she's getting me all the clicks and views. Blew up in her face.
Please check out AT2's channel. If you haven't, check his channel out. I like him a lot. I don't know, like I feel like he could be my cousin because me and him look alike. We both got them same round cheeks, round face. I swear, me and him could be cousins. I swear, if I look at if I pull up one of my cousin's pictures, you could be my cousin. I swear. Shake the damn tree.
Hey, we could be related. I did my ancestry, so we could be related. You never know.
You got any family in the Gullah, Gitche, or Jamaican or something?
No, but my roots are in North and South Carolina. That's where
Ooh,
my
them some good
family is
roots.
originally from. So
No, them some good roots. Some good roots are in any of them Carolinas.
yeah, so my roots are in the Carolinas. So yeah.
Still my cousin.
Hey, I
I still
appreciate you
lay him.
having me on your show because I got a phone call coming in. But definitely catch up with me on Instagram,
I
AT2
will.
underscore for real. Hit me up in the DM, okay?
I will. I promise. All right,
Yeah,
peoples.
have a good one. Love you.
You too. Bye. Okay. That was AT2. I love him. Check out his channel. I check out his channel a lot. I check out Willie. Like for me, there's a crew. I look at it as a crew. You got the plainest Jane. She's bomb ass. Love her. Cups of Conversation is another one. When you want to get that dragon to read everything, check out her channel. She will drag somebody. Cups of Conversation. You got Willie. Willie is you. If you already know who Willie is, right? Willie got his amazing channel. He got fashion. He got his dancing that he does. He got his mukbangs that he does too, and he does his drag. Nobody drags um crispy crab like Willie does, hands down. You got AT2. Check his channel out too. I amazing energy. I like how he's very chill. He got a chill vibe with him. I like the people that he has on because not only he does gossip but and trending topics, but he also does some real important topics too. So for me, those are the ones that are on my top list that I check out all the time. Of course, I check out Tasha because I like Tasha. I like Tasha because there's a lot of dirt that she dropped that she don't get a lot of credit for. Hands down, she do. Like the whole Method Man and Wendy story, that was from how many years ago, and she just and never got the credit for that bag. So for me, those are the top people in my crew that I love to check out all the time. You said all my booze. Exactly. Them like those are the ones I love, like that I will actually rock with, and I would love to collab with. Um, I love watching their videos. I will always shout them out on my channel because I like their vibe. I love their energy. I like their energy. That's the thing for me. It has to be their energy. Their energy is good. AT2's energy, excellent. Willie, energy, excellent. Plainest Jane, energy, great. Cups of Conversation, I love her energy. She wild though. Like I'm telling you, she is not no joke. She will read a chick in a heart flipping beat. Shout out to Cups, shout out to Plainest, shout out to all of them. They nuts. Now, sis, I ain't fooling with you. Ain't got to fool with Tosh, but Tasha, I like watching some of her stuff sometimes because she drops some good tea. I try not to like. She ain't perfect. Okay, she ain't perfect, and none of us on here on this YouTube is perfect. Okay, she a hot mess. Tasha K is a hot flipping mess, but I like her. I like her, but if she has done anything like CPS and all of the stuff, then okay, then I gotta look at her like sideways, like ugh. But for right now, I do like her. I do. Not like. Please forgive me. I ain't perfect. If anyone noticing how she talked to, she sit back and rubbing her head like ooh, she into, ooh, yeah. Yeah, but you have like that's not surprising because remember, Jag is bi. So Jag is bi, and so that wouldn't be surprising if she was into, her like that. It's not wouldn't be surprising. None at all. And then she was in the lifestyle at one point before she got married. So yeah, that wouldn't surprise me either on no levels, none whatsoever. Ooh. See, now I was about to get off, and look, see, if I had got off, I would have never got a chance to talk to AT2. And that was something I actually put in the universe. Like I always put my hands up when I'm doing that too, actually. So this is something really important. I usually put my hand up, like, and like, universe, I would love to meet or talk to AT2. Universe, I'd love to talk to Tasha K, or universe, I'd love to talk to Storm Monroe, or universe, I'd love to talk to the people on P Valley or Love After Lockup. So I constantly put that out there in the universe, what I want. Like, I'd love to talk to this person. I'd love to talk to that. I can handle her on the Wino podcast, but she too loud on the Wine channel. I like the Wino podcast because she seems to be more herself, down to earth. She's not about the character. You see, there's a difference. Like Tasha K plays a character. She really does play a character, like, and the loud, the all that. That's a character because she knows that it draws people in. And when you check out her Wino podcast, that's when she's just laid back herself, a mother with her kids, her hubby and stuff, and talking about business and stuff like that. We gotta separate the woman from the personality that she gotta play. Somebody said Jack's husband is trans. I don't know. No, he's not. We could tell Jimmy Smack, the person that was with Jimmy Smack, that was trans. the one that Jag is married to, no, not trans. He's 100% male. Whew. How long I been on here, boo-boos? Lord Jesus. I've been on here for a while. What time did I get on here? Damn. Shout out to AT2. Oh, shoot. AT2 shared my video. What? Y'all? Everybody in here, let's give a clap. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm about to cry and pee myself at the same time. It's a shame. Oh my God, please don't start crying on live. That's not good. Don't do that. And don't pee yourself because these are clean pants. Oh my gosh. Thank you, AT2, for sharing my video. I appreciate the love and the support. And this is what I'm talking about. The crew of everybody looking out for each other. And that is so amazing. That that's what really it is about on YouTube. It should be about on YouTube. Look how people are looking out for each other. Him sharing my video. That's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. We had a good show today, though. Yeah, thank you, Grace. I think should we end it now? Everybody comment who wants to end it now. I can end it now, and I could just go and eat my last two little barbecue ribs with some cornbread and some leftover macaroni and cheese and some collard greens that I got. See, this is why my black ass ain't gonna lose no damn mother flipping weight. Lord Jesus, help me. Congrats, sis. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate it. Grace personified. Like, damn, I'm really happy. See, when you have a good energy about you, good things do come to you. Hey. Y'all, thank you for this live. Thank you for everybody who has tuned in. I appreciate it. Please stay safe out there. I think I'm going to end it now so I could just relax for a little bit because I'm going to be on here later on tonight. I want to show support for my cups, and I want to show support for AT2 if he does a live tonight, and I want to show support for Cubs because I know she got one. I think she got one tonight or she got one tomorrow. I think hers is tomorrow or something. Whatever day I'll be on here. I don't know. But much love to you all. Y'all stay safe. I'll catch y'all soon. I'll probably do a live tomorrow or I'll probably do a live on Sunday. I think maybe Sunday I'll do a live, okay? And if y'all want to tune in, I'll be around probably around the same time on Sunday. All right. Much love. Take care. Bye.